Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is T and this is my channel Crumpets Tea and Sewing. Today I have a special surprise for all of you. It's been a very long time since I've been able to do a pattern haul. If you are new to the channel, I'll give you a little recap as to why. If you're not new to the channel but you may have missed a video, then you'll be able to get that information as well. But for all of you who have seen my video, the resolutions video on what I'm going to be doing for 2019 and what I have committed to doing, then you already know that I have committed to not purchase any sewing patterns this year. So far, I've done a really great job. However, I have managed to put a bug in my kids and also my husband's ear to gifts that I want, and they just go out and purchase those gifts. And so this year I put on my Mother's Day list patterns. Now normally, and if you are family and you know me really well, then you already know this, that I always put willow trees on the list. So anyway, let me go ahead and get into the video and show you all the reason why you are here. Before I get into the video, I do want to say thank you for tuning in and for commenting on my videos and liking my videos every week. If you are new to the channel and you're not subscribed, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and also the notification bell next to the subscribe button so that you can get future notifications of all my videos when I post them. All right, so now let's get into the video. I have quite a bit of patterns, maybe I want to say about 20 patterns. So let's go ahead and get through these patterns. So the first is Simplicity S8833, which is a really cute dress of sorts. It features very large pockets. It's very similar to the Simplicity 46, I want to say it's 4636 I made. It is a very old pattern, a vintage pattern. I think it was 1960s pattern, and I did a sewing blog of that. I'll put a link to that in this video, but it's very similar to that, and it reminds me of that dress. If you all watch that video, then you can probably see the similarities that I'm talking about. If you haven't watched the video, make sure you go over and watch it and tell me your thoughts on that jumper. I used the Ankara wax print for it. I thought it was really cute. I like all of those views. It's just a nice, simple Sunday dress, I think. And that's one of the reasons why I put it on my list. All right, so the next pattern is Simplicity 8885, which is also a new pattern that came out this year. It features 4 different variations of a skirt and also a pair of pants. Let's see here, version A has a wide waistband for the skirt, and version D has a wide waistband for the pair of pants, and the pants are wide leg pants. And versions B and C for the skirt and the pants, they don't have a waistband. It just has facing, and that facing goes inside of the pair of pants, and then you have a zipper on the side of the skirt for both. One of the reasons why I put this on my list is because I thought it was a knit pattern. It's not a knit pattern. Next on the list is the Simplicity S8927. And I don't know if my husband and my daughters went out shopping together or not, but I received some patterns where I have 2 of the same pattern. So yeah, I don't know if they communicated with each other very well or not. It seems like they didn't, but anyway, I can always take it back and trade it for something else. This pattern, this Mimi G pattern, it has 2 skirt variations, and then it also has a little shirt, a little crop top spaghetti shirt that you can make. I wanted this pattern specifically for the skirt. It has 2 different skirt variations, and the skirt has a waistband, buttons, and pockets on the back of the skirt. I really love the skirt. I had a chance to go over the instructions over the weekend, and I saw in the instructions that you will be cutting 3 panels for the skirt. And then it has a left facing and a right facing for the front of the skirt. So it has a total of 8 pieces, and it looks very simple and very easy. So I'm looking forward to making that skirt soon. I also had my family pick up the Simplicity S8912, which is a really cute tunic. It has 4 different variations. I was specifically attracted to the version C, featured in yellow here on the model. It's just an absolutely adorable tunic. And I also picked this up because I thought it would be something that they would choose for Sew Your View this year. I don't know, but I just thought that that might be a style that they would choose. And if you're not familiar with Sew Your View, I'll put all that information in the description box below. But basically, it's just a monthly challenge that you participate in. You don't win anything, but you do get featured on the Sew Your View page on Instagram, and it's a really nice challenge. Basically, they choose a pattern and you choose what view you want to sew for that month. And I knew that we were going to be sewing the Simplicity S, I think it's 8907 or something like that. It's also a fairly new pattern. I had that put on my list as well. It was actually top of my list. Once I found out that we would be sewing that for May, I put that on my list and told my family I really wanted to. Simplicity S8930, which is a really nice hacking pattern that has 4 different hacking options. It's just another simple pullover tunic, or you can make a shirt. It just has all these different variations that you can make. Number 2, you could do a ruffled sleeve. 3, you could do a gathered waist on the right and the left. And then number 4, you could do gathered sleeves. So it's really cute and I like it. So that's why I put that on my list. Simplicity S8874 is an easy to sew knit pattern that has 5 different variations of a simple dress that has a bodice and a skirt that you attach to the bodice. It's also a pullover. You don't have to use any kind of notions or closures to close it up. So I really like that pattern. And then there's Simplicity S8907, which is a jumpsuit pattern. I want to participate in the hashtag, what is it called? It's a summer challenge. I can't remember. I'll put that information below. I'm having a brain fart right now. Basically, you just you sew a jumpsuit for the challenge. That's basically what it is. And I chose this pattern here. It's the Simplicity S8907 for the challenge, and I'm interested in view A. And yeah, I hope that I'm able to get something done real soon for that. If I don't make this, I want to make the Mimi G style Simplicity 8060, which is an older pattern. This was not on my list. I had this pattern for 2 or 3 years now, and I just haven't had the chance to sew it. But this is probably number 1 on my list to sew for that challenge. And I'm hoping to do view B, which is the one in the middle where she's wearing the floral print there. So anyway, I'm hoping to make one of these 2 patterns for the jumpsuit challenge. I also had on my list another jumpsuit pattern by McCall's, and I'll show you that here. And yeah, that's a nice segue into going over to looking at the McCall's patterns, because I'm done with the Simplicity pattern. Okay, so for the McCall's pattern, the jumpsuit pattern that I received is the McCall's M7936, which is a very easy to sew. It's a learn to sew pattern. It's supposed to be really easy for beginners. I also received McCall's M7778, which is also a kind of a jumpsuit pattern of sorts. It's a dress though. You have 4 different variations. One variation, you can do a pair of pants, and I think that that's really cute. I got McCall's M7711, which is also another learn to sew. It is a level 2, so I guess for advanced beginners. Very cute little tunic type dress. It's a pullover dress. You can put like a flounce on the end of the sleeve. And I also received McCall's M7900, which is a cute top pattern. All of those views are really cute. This is also another easy pattern. Then I received McCall's M7892, which is a cute little dress pattern. It also has a top in it as well. And I have no plans really for most of these. The ones that I put on my list, I just thought were really cute. This is also an easy pattern as well, so that would be easy to sew up. Here's a shirt dress pattern that has an empire waist, and I thought that that was really unique. It's McCall's M7890. It has 4 different views, and like I said, it has an empire waist, and so I think that that will be very flattering on my body shape. So I really like that. McCall's M7774. It has 4 different variations. You can do a really high round neckline or a V-neck. Okay, I have 2 more McCall's patterns, and then I will move on to the new look patterns. So this is McCall's M7889, which is a really cute dress that came out this year by McCall's. It's an easy dress, and I already cut the pieces to this because I was so excited when I saw Whitney from Whit Makes here on YouTube and also on Instagram. When I saw her finished dress, I was just like, wow, that is so gorgeous. And so I put this on my list, and I'm so happy that my family picked this up. This pattern was second on my list. I'll tell you, the 3 McCall's patterns that were on my list. The first is, the Simplicity. I think it's 89. I can't remember. I'll put that in that picture here, that image here again. But it was that one for the Sew Your View for May challenge. That was first on my list. And then this was the second one on my list. And then this pattern was the third on my list, which is the Simplicity. So that's the display number. Let me see. This is not Simplicity. McCall's M7906. So 7906, that's what that is. And it has 4 different variations. Cute little easy skirt. It's a button-down skirt. And I absolutely love this. I absolutely want to make view A, this view right here. I'm so disappointed that I missed the Sew Your View challenge on this because I didn't have the pattern. And again, I'm on the pattern fast, so I didn't purchase the pattern. So yeah, but I'm still going to make it, and I'm going to post it because I really like it, and I have the perfect fabric for it. So I'm going to get started on that soon. Okay, so for new look patterns, I received the new look N6616, which is also another jumpsuit pattern of sorts. I really like this. I put this on my list because I thought it was a knit. It's not a knit. It calls for fabrics such as batik, chambray, cotton types, gingham, linen types, and shirtings. But it's still cute. It's still cute, and I would make it. And it's supposed to be fairly easy, so I like it. Then I received the new look N6627. Now, as you can tell, it's all you know, puffy and everything. I already cut the pieces, and I started working on pants for this, and I've been trying to alter pants and get the fit right. So far, I really like it. I made a mistake, whereas so for the mock-up, I used my cotton mock-up material muslin that I purchased from Joann's, but for the finished garment, I used a stretch. It's not stretch, but it's like it has some stretch in it. It has some spandex in it, and it is a twill. And I thought that the pattern would be okay with it. It's not. The fabric just has too much stretch for this type of pattern here. And so now I have to go back and take in the sides quite a bit, readjust the crotch area. It's just a mess. It's a mess. But the pattern is lovely. It was just my mistake. I also received the New Looks N6620, which is this cute little pattern here. That is a wrap top. Now this is interesting because the fabrics they suggest are chambray, cotton lawn, cotton types, interlock, ITY knits, jersey, and lightweight linen types. So I'm not quite certain how all of those can go in the same category as each other, especially because ITY tends to be very stretchy, and chambray and cotton lawn is not so stretchy, or cotton types, not so stretchy. So I'm going to have to play around with this pattern here and probably make some adjustments depending on how loose it is and how much you can get away with, you know, with stable fabrics versus stretchy fabrics. So yeah, so that's my New Look collection. So let me show you the Buttericks, and I got one See and Sew pattern. For the See and Sew pattern, I received See and Sew B6615, which is a cute little pullover easy dress with a drawstring that goes in the middle of the garment between the bodice and the skirt, and you just pull that drawstring and yeah, cinching your waist. And it's really cute, little pullover tunic of sorts. Really love that. It's only 2 variations. It has a really nice neckband that goes around the top of the neck, and you can either do a contrast for the neck band or not. And it's the same with the sleeve. It has two different sleeve variations, and one is a wide sleeve, and the other is a sleeve that has a cuff at the bottom where you can also put a contrasting color on that band as well. One option has a high and low skirt to it. So yeah, I think that's a really cool, cute dress. For Butterick patterns, I received the Butterick B6684. These are all copyrighted for this year, which is 2019. And this one has 4 different variations. It's just a simple pullover top that has a pussy bow tie on the neck for versions A and C. Versions B and D has a little flutter sleeve, a little flutter or a little flounce on the sleeve, and it is an easy pattern, so I thought that that would be fun, simple to make because I need some tops. Then I have the B6676, which is a dress. It has 3 different variations. It doesn't have sleeves on it. I'm thinking about doing a simple hack to this one and adding sleeves to the dress so that I can have sleeves on the dress. It has a little tie detail on the front near the waist for view C, and then for versions A and B, it has the little band that you can put on each side with buttons. I forget what it's called. If I remember, I'll put it in the video, but it's a really cute detail. And then lastly, I have the Butterick B6551, which is a fast and easy dress. It's a pullover tunic. Again, I would go ahead and make alterations and add sleeves to that as well. So this one is rated as very easy. So I think that that would be really fun and simple to make as well. So yeah, that is everything that I received in the way of patterns for Mother's Day. I'm really excited that I have all these patterns, and I can't wait to get started on making new things and to participating in new challenges as well. I'm really excited about that jumpsuit challenge, and I'm hoping that I could participate in that as well. And yeah, so that's it for this video. Thank you so much for stopping by and tuning in. I hope that you have been able to get some inspiration and look forward to doing your projects, and hopefully, yeah, you'll be able to go out and get some of these patterns. I'm pretty sure they are really great patterns. Most of them are very easy patterns. And yeah, so anyway, thank you so much for tuning into the channel, and thank you for supporting the channel. And until next time, stay creative, everyone.